Let's start by talking about the self-driving push and your work with Argo. How do you see that working out in terms of scale, in terms of sharing the technology? Because it is a cooperation also with Ford, right?
It's not yet about scale. No, it's a race towards autonomous. Who gets the first licenses? Who can prove safety for the passengers? Who can roll out the first pilot projects in cities? So it's still not about scaling. We have to prepare for scaling. But still it's a race to get the technology right. We are very happy with Argo's progress. They're coming to Europe now with the first test fleets. I think we have a superior technical concept. Our laser scanners are better, more range, more precision. Brian Zalewski has a very good team, one of the best teams. So I think we could close the gap against some of our competitors, and we feel strong that we together with Ford and together with Brian's team, we can be within the top teams of autonomous driving when it comes to robo-taxis mostly, to mobility as a service.
Well, can you imagine sharing also that with other brands later, or is it something you want to keep for yourself?
We are only an investor. No, we have a 40% share of the SDS kit development, currently with Ford. Yes, we would be open to share.
It seems like it makes up a huge part of mobility, and you want mobility to make up a really significant part of your revenue.
Not as many people think. Now, our estimation is that by 2030, where we are focusing our strategy, probably 15% of mobility might be such kind of autonomous services.
Half.
85% cabs, 85% will be private cars in different use cases. No, also probably some of them shared, rented. All
I see 15% and 85%.
15 and 85. That's our estimation. No, it will grow. No, the mobility as a service will grow, but will it wipe away the car business? No.
And in terms of how much revenue you'll make from the mobility?
It's very early to say. I think there are several revenue pools in this services business. Now, we need a platform to book the service to match supply and demand. Then you have a business to run the fleets in the cities. You have to build the cars, which is very similar to what we are doing now. And you have the additional business of the driver, the SDS kit. No, someone has to take the responsibility and charge for it. So there's, I think, good potential for growth and profits as well. And will be probably very fast growing, but it will not replace automotive. So I think it's additional growth. We think the entire mobility turnover by 2030 can be twice as high as today, because of such kind of innovation.
So, but mobility, software, tech, it's not going to completely overtake your business. You're still going to be, at the core, a company that designs and builds cars to sell.
Yeah, very true, very true. We think brands will remain very important for the customer to make their choices, also to express themselves. So we will maintain all our brands, but technology will play a much bigger role.